All right, hello and welcome. So this is going to be a general collective pick a card reading from the goddess Morrigan, okay? From the Morrigan. So if you connect with the Morrigan, if you have been feeling the call towards her or want to learn more about her, okay, there may be something in here for you. So pile 1, you have her showing up as Badb, okay? Pile 2, you have the Feast card. Number 33 could be significant. I feel like whoever you are, you might be about to be or currently celebrating something, great achievement in your life, okay? I just heard I had a hand. I had a hand, okay? So pile 3, you have the Shapeshifter card, okay? And I feel like whoever you are, she's teaching you how to kind of change. You're going through a lot of changes, okay? So pick the pile that resonates and we're going to begin. Okay, so let's see, what is Bob saying here? Yeah, it keep pulling it out like this. Okay. So I feel like whoever you are, I feel like I need to say this. So when you go to the fairy realm, okay, and the Morrigan is the queen of the fae. So when you go to the fairy realm, at the end of fairy realm, after you pass through the 4th season, which is winter, okay, you stand at the edge of the ocean where she lives as the Banshee, the Banshee, okay. This is her aspect at as the washer at the ford, okay. So if you are encountering her in her crone aspect, which is Badb, okay, she comes in this aspect to you to give you a chance to change your direction, to change course, okay? So I feel like whoever you are, you have heeded her warning, 222 on the timer, okay? You're coming into alignment. You're also being initiated. So those 222s are turning into 111s, okay? So I found with the Morrigan, she is like a really, there's a lot of numerology that takes place, okay, when communing with her. It's very interesting, okay, I will say that. So whoever you are, I feel like you have listened to her very well. You've done very well to listen to her. And she definitely is impressed by your strength, impressed by the way that you have learned to carry your magic. I feel like whoever you are, you were in a place where you were in a very like battle driven energy. Okay, you really wanted to fight for everything, and you've probably had to fight for everything that you have. Okay, but the Morrigan has come into your life as Badb, and some of you already know this or you don't quite realize it yet, but she's always been with you as a guide, as a spirit guide, okay? So she has been with you, watching over you and helping you to make the right choices for yourself so that you don't end up meeting the washer at the ford, okay? And sometimes she does have to come to you in this aspect to show you what the consequences of some of your decisions are, should you continue on the course that you were going on, or you have the choice to kind of take your suit of armor, take yourself to another direction. And so you know now, when working with this aspect of her as Badb, her crone aspect, the mother, the queen of prophecy, of fortune telling, okay, you know when to kind of pump the brakes on your decisions, on how far you're going, where you're going, who you're going with, who you're being, how you're acting, how your decisions affect others, and what the consequences of your actions are. You are really taking the time to consider, okay, all the aspects of your choices and what entails once you make those choices, okay? You're carrying your magic well. You're doing very well in this initiatory process that she is partaking or embarking you on, that you are partaking on with her, okay? And so you are on a journey, a very powerful journey. You are being very, very calm. I feel like a very calm energy from you. You're learning how to wield your magic, your power wisely, okay? And this is helping you to be stronger. You're so strong now, and you're realizing how infinite your will is. And you also realize the magnificence of what you're capable of, okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you know what you're capable of. And I feel like the Morgan has been teaching you how to wield your power wisely, how to use it in a way that's constructive and doesn't hinder you, right? And is also in alignment with the universe and how things work, okay? So if you are interested in receiving a deeper personal message from the Morrigan, check out my Etsy. I do offer a reading specifically from her, which includes a path working guide with meditations and how to connect deeper with her. Okay, so I will leave you with that, and definitely leave me a rose in the comments if this was your message. Okay, so we have, did I say this was pile 2? I think I did. Did I say that was pile 2? I don't know, but we're going to go with this one, okay? So pile 2, we're going to go with feast, okay? Yeah, had a hand. This is what she had a hand in, so let's see. You had the feast card. There's something for you to celebrate, okay? I feel like you've been building something with somebody, but you've had to juggle a lot of the work. That's what I'm getting. You were building something with somebody, but you've had to juggle a lot of the work, and you're wondering if it was all worth it, okay? I feel like the juggling of the work is done, okay? It's already done, and now you're sitting here, and you're kind of bored. I feel like you're bored with your circumstances. You want to change something. You really want to change something. I feel like you're thinking about going in another direction. For some of you, this is what it's going to lead to, okay? For some of you, this is what it's going to lead to. For some of you, okay, I feel like you're concerned about it leading to this. Let's get some more, because I feel like this is, I don't really like where this is being led to. You've been building with someone and you have cause to celebrate, okay? So I feel like you're kind of lingering on a new path, a new phase, a new journey, a new decision, a new beginning, because you're done building whatever this was, okay, that you were doing with another person. And it was very difficult. You had a very difficult journey, and that is why there's cause of celebration. I had a hand. She keeps saying, I had a hand. Okay, she had a hand in what's going on here. So let's see. Again, at the bottom, you have the Sun card. So I feel like the path forward is going to be illuminated with you, because we have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. And we also have here, you're looking at the moon, you're looking towards your intuition and what your spirit guides, okay, are telling you what the path forward is, what the Morrigan is advising the path forward is. You're waiting at the edge of everything that you just got done building, and you're sitting there looking towards the void, the universe, okay, off into the distance, waiting to find the answer or the new path that you want to take, okay? So the message here is, because you've done so well, because not only are you having cause to celebrate, but the Morrigan is also impressed, okay? She's impressed. She wants to give you more reason to celebrate, okay? You might do well to leave her an offering, okay? And give thanks to her for what it is that she's helped you with. You know who you are, okay? And you probably already have done this, or you've been feeling called to. It's definitely time to do that, okay? So with this, what is coming next for you? Because you've done so well, okay, is that the illumination to the next path forward. Everything is being moved around and adjusted right now, and help is on the way, okay? The new path, okay, the way is being revealed to you slowly but surely. So you're being called not to rush into a decision right now, okay? Don't rush, okay? Kind of wait for the glacier to melt, wait for the clouds to move, okay? Wait for your sign. You're going to know what it is. It's going to be very loud in your face, okay? You're going to have this deep knowing that the opportunity is there for you to make the decision, or that it is a good one, because you're not going to have, and whoever you are, you have a feeling. You have a feeling that if you make the decision right now, it's probably not going to be a very good idea, okay? And you know, Okay, so when this feeling goes away, when you're ready to hop off of that ledge and fly away to something else, okay, you're going to feel the weight, the weight of these Ten of Swords. You're not going to feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. You're not going to have any doubt at all whatsoever about whether you're making the right choice or not. And I feel like whoever you are right now, you do. And that's why you haven't left yet. You're hesitating, and it's a good reason for why you're hesitating, okay? There are some things that still need to be adjusted in the universe, okay, in your favor before you're ready to leap towards that decision, okay? You're going to know because you're going to have this just surge of energy. You're going to have this feeling to just go for it out of nowhere. You're going to know this is my chance, this is my opportunity. Your primal animal side is going to kick in. It's going to kick in, and you're going to be like, wow, I got to do this right now, right now. And you're not going to have any doubt about it. And you might even think past where you had this doubt every time you thought about leaping forward. And you're going to be like, I know this is the one. You're going to know it's the one because you're going to not feel like anything bad could possibly happen. Okay. And some of you also might be able to hear her talking to you. Some of you might have a language, okay, that you have made with her to where you know when you have a yes from her or when you have a no from her. Okay. She's definitely telling you, okay. When you don't get that no, you shouldn't do this feeling anymore, that's your no. They're knowing her your go ahead, your yes, to move forward, okay, and again, find you a new reason to celebrate, okay, so don't rush, okay, don't rush, okay, she had a hand in all of your success so far, okay, and she will continue to have a hand in your success moving forward, but you have to listen to her, you have to trust her, and let her guide you, okay. So pile 2, leave me a rose in the comments if that was your message, and feel free to like, share, and make sure you subscribe and book a personal with me if you would like a personal message from the Morrigan, okay? So we have the shapeshifter, pile 3, okay? You might be seeing moths. You might be seeing moths, okay? So I feel like with you, because we have all of these animals, we also have a moth in this card, and how I just had this moth land on me. I feel like whoever you are, you might have animals just feel very calm around you and just approach you for no apparent reason. They might look you in the eyes, and you can tell that they don't run from you like like they do other people, right? You know how most people, when they see like a bug, especially if it lands on them, they're gonna scream. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" Not you, not you. You're like, "Oh, wow, what a magnificent little creature, you know?" And there's something sacred. I just heard there's something sacred about you. There's something very sacred about you. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so I feel like whoever you are a very magical person. 333 on the timer, okay? Now, you're a very magical person. And because you're so magical, you, I feel like you might be really into animism or like just animals in general, or you may practice like some kind of meditative journey to speak with animals or something like that, or you feel called to do that. You might want to look into that, okay? Like shamanic journeying, animal speak, okay? Talking to animals or just communing with the animals in general. So let's see. You also have the triquetra here, okay? You have a lot of triquetras here. So you might just be working with dark mothers in general who are teaching you how to shapeshift. And maybe not even quite literally, okay? That's for some of you, but a lot of you, you're changing you're changing from an old version of yourself to newer ones, to better ones, okay? And I feel like right now you're kind of wondering what was it all for? Did you do the right thing? Okay, because I feel like you're kind of looking feel like you're in a high priestess energy. You might also be chosen, because I'm definitely noticing the 144 in the timer. You might also be a chosen one, someone with a higher calling, okay? So, you know, everyone praises it, right? Everyone praises it. But when you're a chosen one, okay, when you have a higher calling or a purpose, you're separated from the crowd. You don't get to, you don't get to gallivant and fly around like everyone else does. You don't get to just go out on the weekends and go to the club and do all of this, okay? You don't get to do the normal things that normal people do, because again, you're very spiritually protected, because you really do have a higher calling and purpose for being here. Okay, and whoever you are, you're being separated for a reason. Okay, it's for your highest good, because a lot of the activities that a lot of people around you participate in definitely aren't good for you, and you know it. But I know it looks fun. I know it looks fun, and it's so hard to see everybody else doing something when you have to just do something else, and you're the only one doing it. And I get that, I really do. But this is part of you being a shapeshifter, right? Because if you think about it, a shapeshifter, right? Someone who is always transforming, always working, going within and working on themselves and communicating with their spirit guides and ancestors and the animal kingdom and all of the other worlds, okay? Whoever you are, you walk between worlds, okay? And you know that you have this connection to other beings, okay? Even plants or crystals or whatever it is, okay? It's something other than what everyone else is doing or talking to, okay? And this is for a reason, because you have a higher calling, you have a higher purpose. You are a very magical person, okay? And I know it's difficult. I know it is, but I'm telling you, if you keep focusing on it, you're going to see what it was all for, because I feel like whoever you are, you're meant to be in a higher place, and your emotional fulfillment that you're looking for, that you think they have over there, you already have it. You just got to see it. You're already building it. But it's just going to come in a different way, in a way that you don't expect, and also in a way that not everyone else finds it or has it, okay? And you already know you don't really want the same things as them, okay, as everyone else. You don't really want the same things. You don't have the same ideals or anything, but it also seems easier, right? It also seems easier, but I'm telling you, it's not going to be, and it isn't as rewarding. And I feel like you already know that. And you gotta realize too, a lot of people see you filling your own cup. A lot of people see you with all of these cups, and look at how many they have. They're looking at you for illumination. They're wondering how you are able to just fulfill yourself in all the ways that, you know, they're going out to the city. They're going out and mingling with other birds and getting into all of these crazy paths and mazes. If you look at the inside of these cards, look what these birds are flying into together. There's just mazes and rows of different paths, almost like a labyrinth, right? That they sometimes they get lost in, okay? And you're not meant to do that, okay? That's not part of your journey. You have already learned those lessons probably in your past lives. You may have been here quite a few other times. And so you've already done that. You've already done all of those things. So if you feel like you're missing out, I know it seems like it, but you're not, okay? You're being called to keep pouring into yourself. Okay, keep working on yourself, okay? There will come a time in your life. There will come a time in your life where you no longer have to be isolated, but you have to master something. There's something that you have to master, and this is with the process of you learning how to shapeshift. Is unfolding, okay? The Morgan has a lot to teach you, and and it has a lot to do with you awakening to your magic, your power, okay? And I feel like whoever you are either some kind of I feel like you're a shaman. I feel like you're a shaman. And there's something that you're supposed to be doing as far as like on your magical spiritual path, okay? And the Morgan's already has started to or wants to lead you further into it, okay? And this is with the number 6 we have here, okay? And these threes, you could also be saying moths, okay? Those are your confirmations that she is trying to get through to you to help you to move along with something, okay? And this has to do with your magic and your willpower, okay? You're so powerful, okay? You're so powerful, and that's why, you know, it seems like you don't get to experience life the same way as other people, but you didn't come here to do that. You didn't come here to do that. And whoever you are with what you are, you have a great responsibility. You have a great responsibility. And you're very highly protected, okay? So there's a reason why things are happening the way that they are. So embrace the process, trust the process, and do what you can to get through and to make the best of it. Learn, okay? Develop your personal skills, develop your spiritual gifts, your spiritual authority, your spiritual power. Step into your life's purpose, okay? So if you would like a deeper reading, okay, from the goddess Morgan, or to tune into any of the other readings that I offer, go check out my Etsy, okay? I will leave you with this message from the Morgan, and definitely leave me a rose in the comments if it resonates. Let me know if it was your message, okay? And until next time, I will leave you with this. Blessed be.